when the Buddha revealed the Four Noble Truths, he showed not only what suffering is, but also the path that leads to its cessation. This path, called the Noble Eightfold Path, is like an ancient trail, silent and eternal, guiding the human being from the chaos of the mind to the serenity of understanding. It is not a path to be walked in haste, nor with ambition. It is an inner journey, step by step, breath by breath. The Buddha taught that liberation does not come from rituals, nor from dogmas. It arises from the way we live, think, and speak, from how we touch the world, and how the world touches us. Thus, the Noble Eightfold Path is not merely philosophy. It is a living practice. It is the map of the awakened mind. The first step is right view, to see reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Right view is born from wisdom, from the understanding of impermanence, from the recognition that everything changes, everything transforms. When we look at the world without illusion, we realize that suffering is not punishment, but the natural consequence of attachment. To see correctly is to understand that every experience, pleasant or painful, is temporary. And within that impermanence, there is freedom. Thus, right view is the beginning of awakening. It is not an intellectual knowing, but a gaze that penetrates life with clarity, compassion, and serenity. The second step is right intention. If right view is what we see, right intention is what guides our steps. Right intention arises from a heart free of hatred, free of greed, free of cruelty. It is the purpose of living in a way that brings benefit to oneself and to all beings. When intention is pure, action naturally becomes wise. The Buddha taught three main intentions: the intention to renounce selfishness, the intention to act with kindness, and the intention to cultivate non-violence. Every thought that arises within us can be a seed of suffering or a seed of liberation. Right intention is the conscious choice of which seed to plant. The third, fourth, and fifth steps of the path form the ethical pillar of Buddhist practice. Right speech is the conscious use of words. The Buddha said, "Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind?" Words are seeds, and they are also blades. They can heal or harm. They can set free or imprison. When we speak with awareness, the mind becomes purified. Silence, when conscious, is also a form of wisdom. Then comes right action. To act in ways that do not bring suffering. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not act driven by blind desire. But more than rules, right action is an invitation to presence. When we act with full awareness, every gesture becomes sacred. Right livelihood, the fifth step, speaks of how we sustain our lives. The way we earn and use our means of living. The Buddha taught that we should seek a livelihood that causes no harm to other beings, that is ethical, just, and compassionate. It is not only what we do, but how and why we do it. When work becomes an expression of wisdom, it turns into a spiritual practice. The sixth step is right effort. The Buddha did not teach blind effort, but conscious effort, the kind that directs our energy toward cultivating what is wholesome and overcoming what causes harm. It is the constant dedication to nourish what is virtuous and let die what brings suffering. This effort is silent, made of small daily choices, to breathe before reacting, to forgive instead of holding resentment, to listen before judging. And from this effort arises right mindfulness, the art of being fully present. To be here, now, aware of the body, the breath, the sound of the wind, the beating of the heart. Right mindfulness transforms each moment into a gateway to awareness. When we are attentive, the past loses its weight, and the future ceases to be a threat. Only the present exists, and within it, we find freedom. The eighth and final step is right concentration, the cultivation of a mind that is unified, serene, and deep. Concentration arises from meditation. It is the moment when the stream of thoughts becomes calm and the mind rests like a lake untouched by wind. In that silence, reality reveals itself. The Noble Path is not linear. The 8 steps coexist and nourish one another, intertwining like petals of the same flower. Right view sustains right intention. Right intention guides right speech. Right speech leads to right action. Right action shapes right livelihood. Right livelihood strengthens right effort. Right effort supports right mindfulness. Right mindfulness blossoms into right concentration. And right concentration deepens right view. Thus, the circle completes itself. The Noble Eightfold Path does not lead to a distant destination. It points inward. Each step is a return to what is already within us. The Buddha said, "You yourself must walk the path. The Buddhas only show the way." To walk this path is to practice clarity in the midst of confusion, kindness in the midst of fear, and silence in the midst of noise. When we live with awareness, ordinary life, eating, walking, breathing, speaking, becomes spiritual practice. And then we understand the Noble Path is not a set of rules, but a way of being. Long pause, soft bell sound. May your words be compassionate. May your actions be conscious. May your mind be clear and your heart free. And may you, step by step, find in the very act of walking the rest that the world can never offer. If you feel that this message brought you clarity or calm, subscribe and activate notifications. The next teaching will await you in silence.